We have a new plan.
Yeah.
We're going to try and do this show once a week, so release every Tuesday, and we're going to record them Sunday.
Yeah.
So we'll never have, we'll never have the Monday that we are editing.
Right. There's not a lot of games on Monday, though. Mondays are typical off days.
Anyway,
for a lot of clubs.
Whew, this is going to be a great one. Hello, Mother. This is Half Mental, the show that's 90% baseball and the other half mental. I'm Holt.
And I'm Dan. We're going to go through the first little over a week of baseball now.
Yeah.
Opening day was last Thursday.
Okay, so I think it's important to start with the fact that the very first pitch of the season was crushed.
Yeah.
For a home run, which is kind of cool.
Ian Happ of the Chicago Cubs hit a home run on
that part wasn't as cool.
Yeah, but hey.
So that was fun. And then Matt Davidson, 3 home run game for the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah.
That's huge.
The White Sox are crushing it. Cool.
White Sox seem like they'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Around the league really quick, Red Sox 8-1.
Red Sox are
huge comeback today, which apparently was ignited by Brock Holt's walk-up song choice of "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston.
Nice.
That song played as
That's
he
really
walked
solid.
up, and they got all fired up. The crowd cheered really loud when they heard it, and they scored 7 runs. Dodgers' worst start in 42 years.
Just keep moving.
I have a Giants thing. Through the first 38 innings this season, the Giants scored 3 runs. And they were all Joe Panic solo home runs.
That was a great stat.
Yeah, I loved hearing that one.
One of those runs,
right? I hate that one.
Beat the Dodgers.
I mean, really, you could say 2 of them did.
Yeah.
So while we're talking about the NOS, the Dodgers have been really disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not freaking out yet. It's been hard.
It's good. I'm proud of you. But
Kenley Jansen got a save today. Struck out the side in the 9th. We did manage to get a guy on second, which made it real scary.
Yeah. Kenley's...
But his velocity was up.
It was?
It was up.
Oof.
Cutter at 93, I think, which is...
That's good.
Usually where
he was sitting like 86 or something in the earlier games.
Did you know that the Cubs set a record through 5 games this year?
Yes, I did.
You did know this.
Was it 58 strikeouts in 5 games?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever done that before.
Yeah.
They did have a couple extra inning games.
They did, you're right.
So, it's not like a...
Oh, and they had a long one with the Marlins. 17 innings or something. That's right.
But that's a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah. Since then, they've seen... I think they just took 2 from the Brewers.
Yeah, they're going to be fine.
Yeah,
I think.
they look...
The Brewers look pretty good.
John Lester picked off Ryan Braun.
Yeah. Oh, was that the play?
Yeah,
okay,
so I guess it wasn't technically a pickoff.
It wasn't a pickoff, but Braun just ran on him.
Yeah.
Which is what I always say you have to just do.
And so Braun he got walked or something.
Yeah.
And so he did that to second and got it no problem.
Oh, and then he tried to do it. See, that's so good. I love that.
I know. It's been awesome looking at people's comments about who they think is going to win, what teams are performing well. Leave a comment about opening week, whatever you think we said wrong in here. That's also been funny.
Yeah. We had somebody, I got to say this, I thought this was good. We had somebody say that with 15% more research, our show could be really good.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't that the comment?
Yeah.
So if you're watching, thanks.
Right.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I love that feedback.
I'm excited that we're doing 85%.
I know.
Correct. We've got the Pittsburgh Pirates playing
killing
out
it.
Their minds.
Yep. Once you trade your best player and best pitcher, you're bound to have a better year next year, right?
Mets look amazing.
Yeah. I had the Mets looking amazing. Yo is in the MVP race. Yo, you're MVP. I mean, the Diamondbacks are surprising me still. They're really good. The Dodgers meltdown. Or not, it's not a meltdown, I guess. Yeah. Slow start is surprising.
The Dodgers have there's only 2 or 3 teams that are worse than the Dodgers right now.
The Astros are as good as everyone thinks they're
going to be. We're going to do power rankings every other week.
Yeah. So next week we'll hit you with power rankings. Yeah. So the big story of the offseason continued to be the big story of the first week.
Yeah.
We are all living in Shohei Ohtani's world.
Yeah.
And I feel so good about it.
I know.
Today, just a couple hours ago, he threw 6 perfect innings against the Oakland A's. And he went out for the 7th and gave up a walk and a hit.
Wow, that is crazy. I thought
6 perfect. He also
struck out 12.
Struck out 12, walked 1 hit today. His first game was 6 innings, 3 earned runs, I think 10 strikeouts, right?
Yeah.
Around there. He has started 4 games as a DH and hit 3 home runs.
Yeah.
He homered in his first at bat in front of the home crowd.
He homered in his first 3 home games.
Yeah. He's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm so mad he's not on the Dodgers.
I mean,
no, it's awesome.
He also...
He has more home runs than Mike Trout, I think. Or maybe
he's got more home runs than lots of guys.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 home runs in the first 9 games is pretty good.
Yeah.
And he's only batted in 4 of them.
Yeah.
So the plan is they're going to get him like 3 to 4 starts a week at DH, and then he's going to pitch once a week, I think is what I've heard. I think he's always going to pitch Sunday because Mondays are usually off days.
So this is the Shohei Ohtani show.
Yeah, man. It might be.
Yeah.
He is among the hardest throwing starters in baseball. His 4-seam fastball, he throws at like 98 point something.
Yeah, he's
like averages. Like today he got stronger as the game went on.
Yeah.
He started getting up around 100 by the 4th inning.
Yeah, I think today he threw a 4-seamer at 100 and then a slider at like 88.
Yeah. He's also among the top 5% in speed.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
He's really fast. He ended up getting out on the play, but he was trying to beat out a ground ball. Went like a tick over 29 feet per second, which places him in the top 5% of baseball players.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, I think I need to start watching more Angels games.
Yeah.
I mean, there were columnists saying at the end of spring that he should be like starting in Double-A.
Yeah. Nope. He's a Major League Baseball player.
Yeah. I wonder if he sort of masked his abilities in spring.
So I've read that from a couple different people. Like he slow played spring on purpose.
Yeah.
To kind of tamp expectations down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. That would be kind of crazy.
Yeah. I think it'd be like hard to do that.
Right. Oh, we should. Stanton hit his first home run as a Yankee.
Oh yeah.
And
what was it?
John Sterling had the call. It was like, so Sterling teased it that it was going to be a common Italian phrase and rhyme. And it was like, Giancarlo no si può comparlo. And it was just such a bad home run call. He also went 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts.
Oh, that's a good
in his Yankee debut.
I'm glad you
and
brought
got
that up.
Booed.
Right, at Yankee Stadium.
Because there is no love in Yankee Stadium.
He struck out, what was it?
He struck out 5 times,
yeah,
which is really rare.
I saw his post-game interview, and he's just like, I deserve that.
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah, he said
cool.
you can't strike out 5 times if you don't want to get booed.
Yeah. My play of the week through the first, 9? Is it 9 games?
Yeah. Most teams have played 9.
And, whew, guys, I'm not happy with the Los Angeles Dodgers, so I don't feel like I'm totally picking this just because it was a Dodger highlight. But in the late innings, I think to end the 14th inning against the Diamondbacks, there was a fly ball.
Oh yeah, this was an amazing. Yeah, okay.
It is. It's a play that. This is what I keep saying about it. It's a play that I think only he can make in the league. Right?
Because nobody thinks about making it.
Right. Exactly.
Like
that's a great
this
point.
ball got over his head, and he was like, "I'm going to throw this guy out at second."
At second base. So he
and nobody does that. I mean,
spins around and throws it on a line.
Yeah.
To second base.
No bounce, wall to second base.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So Yasier Puig, your friend.
I'll go play of the week. I'm going to throw a San Francisco Giants play of the week. Andrew McCutchen, I think it was yesterday, was 6 for 6 and walked off with a 3-run home run.
Yeah.
Right?
And
it was a huge home run, and he hit it, and he just
Well, you know why he did that? It was a 14 pitch at bat.
Right.
I think it may have been 11, but
it was a lot. You're right, because I saw the pitch chart.
I was actually watching the game. After he fouled off the 4th one, I was just like, he's gonna. I know you just felt it. It was like this bat is gonna go.
That's cool.
This veteran's way and not this rookie reliever. Dodgers had so many extra inning games.
Was that against the Dodgers? Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize that one. But I mean that was an amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome, and his reaction was awesome.
His reaction was awesome. Posey's reaction was awesome in the on-deck circle too. There's a cool shot right after he hits it, and Posey's in the background like this.
I mean,
and 6 for 6.
Yeah, that's a huge day.
That's good.
Today was really weird. Did you get a chance to check it out?
Yes.
Okay.
So
why don't you take it away?
It's this. In the first inning, Cardinals pitcher Luke Weaver struck out 2 guys looking. I guess both players thought that the balls were not strikes. In the second inning, there's another strike called. I can't think of who the manager was now.
Torey Lovullo.
Yeah. Good job. Comes out of the dugout to talk to the ump about the strike calls. Points to Yadier Molina. And the mic caught him saying, "This Motherfucker.
I thought I could read his lips, yeah.
And Molina lost it and, like, lunged at him. But the ump had placed himself in between Molina and Lovullo. Molina ends up making contact with the ump, which usually will get you suspended and fined and kicked out of a game. Molina remained in the game.
He did, I noticed that.
They had only ejected Lovullo. And after the game, the umps said, like, contact was incidental. We're going to put it in the report that it wasn't a big deal. Like,
whoa, cool.
Like, Molina might not get disciplinary action after making contact with an ump. Again, I like to put it this way. His coworker called him a motherfucker.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy.
But yeah, it was such a bizarre thing to see. And then,
I mean, the manager was
Lovullo's reaction here. He's like, what? I didn't do anything. It's like, you just instigated this.
Yeah.
Like, don't act like you didn't do anything.
And I mean, I think it's another, like Yadi just gets a ton of respect, right? Like, he probably does get strike calls that other catchers don't. He apparently can also try to start a fight and not get kicked out of a game, which is not many players can get away with.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that he might not get in trouble for that, because that was just, the whole thing was so weird.
Yeah.
And I thought that it was even good of the umpire to be so adamant.
Yeah.
Staying in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Sounds like the ump did a good job.
Yeah.
We got a mailbag question. This came from loyal viewer Brian K. All right, in 1950, Yogi Berra had 28 home runs, 124 RBIs, a 322 batting average, and struck out just 12 times in 597 at-bats. Last year, the lowest strikeout total for a guy with 600 at-bats was about 80. In 1950, the highest total was about 110 strikeouts for 600 at-bats. Do the advanced metrics support the idea that more Ks are not necessarily a bad thing in today's game? So this is good because this is the sort of thing that I think I talk about without necessarily explaining. People are not afraid to strike out anymore. Yogi Berra is a Hall of Famer and among the best catchers of all time, probably top 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
So it might be different for him, but in general, there was a long time where players were just trying to not strike out. So they'd end up with weak contact or bad ground balls that can turn into double plays or this or that. And now guys realize that they don't have a problem striking out if it means they're going to hit more home runs, basically. Right. They're selling out for power, and that's why we're seeing all these home run spikes. And the statistics back up that it's worthwhile to strike out slightly more if you're going to get more power.
Yeah.
So, good question.
Great
Good
question.
little bit of research. I was glad to see a Yogi Berra stat line. Kind of good to appreciate that every once in a while.
Half mental.
Yeah.
It's only 90% of it. If you want to send us a question.
Email is halfmentalbaseball@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's what it
Always hit me up on Twitter at halfmentalbb.
That's right. It's been awesome looking at people's comments about who they think is going to win, what teams are performing well. Leave a comment about opening week, whatever you think we said wrong in here. That's also been funny.
Yeah. We had somebody, I got to say this, I thought this was good. We had somebody say that with 15% more research, our show could be really good.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't that the comment?
Yeah.
So if you're watching, thanks.
Right.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I love that feedback.
I'm excited that we're doing 85%.
I know.
Correct. We've got the Pittsburgh Pirates playing
killing
out of their minds.
Yep. Once you trade your best player and best pitcher, you're bound to have a better year next year, right?
Mets look amazing.
Yeah. I had the Mets looking amazing. Yo is in the MVP race. Yo, you're MVP. I mean, the Diamondbacks are surprising me still. They're really good. The Dodgers meltdown. Or not, it's not a meltdown, I guess. Yeah. Slow start is surprising.
The Dodgers have there's only 2 or 3 teams that are worse than the Dodgers right now.
The Astros are as good as everyone thinks they're
going to be. We're going to do power rankings every other week.
Yeah. So next week we'll hit you with power rankings.
Yeah. Also, like this video if you liked it. Don't do anything if you didn't. Subscribe if you want to do that. And we'll see you next week.
Cheers. I took a really big drink of water.